Welcome back to Kiki Loves Nigeria. Hey, on this episode of Kiki Loves Nigeria, I'm going to tell you guys how to report Daniel to your government official, okay? How to report him for scamming. If you believe that you have been scammed by Daniel from Lyfe with the Kiings, if you believe that you have been scammed, you have receipts, documents to back up what you're saying, then this video is for you, okay? Because I'm going to tell you what to do. So we've been talking about this for 2 weeks now, going on to 3 weeks. Now it's time for us to start moving. We can't just keep sitting and talking. We can't just keep saying, oh, this is so sad. No, it's time for us to start doing. People are scared for real now. Now we need to let these people know what to do. All right? So that's what this video is about. What you need to do. If you've been scammed by this person, you don't have to be scared. But if you've been scammed by this person, this is what you need to do. So we're going to start off with the United States. The people who live in the United States, since Daniel is a UK citizen. That's what you guys don't get. He is not from Ghana. He is from the UK. So Daniel is very easy. It's very easy to get Daniel. It's very easy for Daniel to get got, okay? But you have to put the cart in motion. You have to do that. Okay? And what you have to do is file a complaint. So this is what you need to do. So if you want to report a UK citizen for fraud, you should file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission. Not the FBI, not any of the other people that I told you that we talked about. No, I looked it up. And I said if we want to file a complaint against someone who's from the UK, what do? And that's when they said, you need to go to the Federal Trade Commission. And you go to their website and you file a report. Their website they give you is called reportfraud.ftc.gov. Report fraud, R is capital, F is capital, .ftc.gov. They handle international scams, and they can do cross-border fraud cases. And that's what we need. This is a cross-the-border fraud case, okay? So that's what the Federal Trade Commission handles. And this is an international scam, and it's also cross-border fraud. So they handle these type of cases. So there's key points about reporting a U.S. citizen for fraud in the United States. So first, where are you going to report this person to? You're going to report this person to the U.S. FTC's online platform, the Federal Trade Commission's platform. That's where you're going to, online, reportfraud.ftc.gov. R is capital and F is capital. So you're going to say, because I wanted it too. I was like, well, why do we go to the Federal Trade Commission instead of to the, the Federal Bureau of Investigations? Well, this is why. The FTC is equipped to handle international fraud complaints. Okay, so this is what they do. They handle international fraud complaints, and they work with relevant authorities to investigate cross-border scams. So they already work with these officials. These officials are already in place, okay? So they know exactly who to go to check out this fraud. They know exactly who to go to look at his bank accounts. They know exactly who to go to get his business records. They don't have to look here, look there. They don't have to do any of that because this is what they do. You see what I mean? So we're going straight to who we need to go to. So what do you got to do? You need to have, and this is very important details. When filing your complaint, you got to ensure you include as much information as possible. Okay? You might want to do bullets. If you can do bullets, that's even better, because then you can get more information on there, because they only give you, I'm going to go to the form in a minute and show you how much. They don't give you that much information. Okay, I don't know if they let you upload, because I wasn't filing a real report, so I didn't get all the way through the form. So I just don't know if they'll do that. But you got to say what you're going to say in detail, but very concise. Okay? That, don't forget, concise, like bullets. Like, met him on Instagram, contacting him about land. He told me I need to send $3,000 right away. Sent $3,000 on such and such a date. Went to go see the land. He told me I needed to give him more money before I could see the land. I'm just making this up. And I give him $6,000. To this date, I have not seen the land. I have not gotten paperwork. And the paperwork that I did, if you did get paperwork, the paperwork was fraudulent, because he had no authority to sell the land that was sold to me. Okay? Bullets. All right? Now, when filing your complaint, I'm going to back up again. When filing your complaint, ensure you include as much information as possible about the alleged fraud, including the UK citizen's details and specifics about the fraudulent activity. All right? So you got to go into detail about the fraudulent activity, like I just told you, and then you got to include Daniel's details. Now, we're going to go down here to the form, because here there's another one that says ecommerce.gov. So we're going to go to that. That's where the form actually is located. Then you see this one called, Report International Scams at ecommerce.gov. So you go down here, and then you see Report Fraud. You click that one, and it says Report to help fight fraud. You click Report Now. Now you got to choose which one you were. If is your report about any of these common problems. So you can put that he was pretending to, he was an imposter, okay, and he was pretending to be a business. He was pretending to be a land seller, okay. So you're gonna choose that one. There's something called something else, okay, or you can choose something else if you want. And they said they will get you to the right place. But this one, if I was completing the form, I would choose imposter, because he was pretending to be an agent who could sell this land, and he really was not. And then you hit continue. So then you choose here, who were they pretending to be? So he was pretending to be, was he pretending to be a government authority or an agency? Was he pretending to be well-known, or was he pretending to be a trusted business? I would say he was pretending to be a trusted business, because he was helping me purchase land, and he was pretending like he had all these connections there where he could do all that what he said he was doing, but he really could not, because he was not connected with the person who really did own the land. So that's why I would put that one. Then you hit continue, and it takes you to report details. Now on the report details, you answer these questions. Was it a computer problem? These were already answered. You put the amount in here. How much money did you pay the scammer in total? How did you send the money? Drop down, see because this is what makes it an internet fraud. You see what I mean? Because this is wire transfer. This is money being transferred through the internet, not cash. All right. So you go back. So you select which one you want. You put in the date of your most recent payment. And then it said, how did it start? Then you're going to go down here and you put how it started. It started in person, website, email, social media. Most people tell me it started on social media. So, how did you meet the person? Then which company did they pretend to be? The Kingdom Development Company that's dissolved now. Remember, any information you need is on my channel. Also, if you don't see it on my channel, on the community channel, on the community tab, then you can also email me and ask me if I have that information for you, and I might have it. Okay. And then you name the person you dealt with. Their first name Daniel, their last name is Kiing's. Okay. And then they said, do you know any other information about the scammer? You could put yes, country of region. What does it say? Hold on. What did that say? Country or region. So his country where he's from is the UK. You put down here his street address. Use the business address, okay, that he has on that business. If you don't have that, then let me know and I can give that to you, okay? And then you want to put his email. You want to put the website. Then they say, describe what happened. Tell us what happened in your own words. Include details you remember. Do not include any sensitive information. So they want you to go into details about what happened. Remember, use bullets because you only got 3,500 words, okay? And they want you, do not use any of his social security number. Do not use his driver's license numbers. Don't use the bank account information. And don't use any of his medical history. This is the part I couldn't go any further. But as you see, after you submit that, after you finish that form, you're not that far from submit. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. That's the first phase. So I need you, if you have been a victim of Daniel, if you've been scammed by Daniel, if you feel like you've been scammed by Daniel, I need you to go on to this, and you're from the UK. I'm sorry, you're from the United States. I need you to go on to the Federal Trade Commission site, and I need you to report this as a crime. Okay? I need you to report this to these people. Yep, I need you to go here, and I need you to report this. This is the first step into getting your money back, and they can help you also recover your money. So, well, let me make sure they can. I know the FBI had a recovery process in their online fraud. So let me see if the Federal Trade Commission also has one. But either way, people, you have to let them know what's going on. So please go ahead and fill out this form if you are from the UK. Daggone it, here I go again. If you are from the US and you have been scammed by Daniel, who is a citizen of the United Kingdom. Now, if you're from the United Kingdom, let me tell you what to do. Now, if you are from the UK and you have been scammed by Daniel, or if you think or feel like you've been scammed by Daniel, this is what you need to do. You need to report your interactions with Daniel to the Action Fraud. That's what it's called. Report fraud to Action Fraud, or to the police Scotland and your bank. And if you are a victim, you can call the cybercrime unit at 0300123240. All right, but they also have an online reporting where you can report like we do here. So you hit where you saw I hit the Action Fraud, right? So it brought me to here. It says report fraud to Action Fraud or to the police station, wherever you are, because I'm sure if you're not in Scotland, you're not going to report it to Scotland, or to your bank. So make sure you report it to your bank, they say, and you go to the Action Fraud right here, and then it takes you to this page. All right, so this is Action Fraud, where you're going to report, and this here you choose what you are. Are you a victim? Are you reporting for a victim? Are you a business, or are you a witness? And I like the part that they have that you're a witness, because the Federal Trade Commission didn't have the witness. They wanted to just hear from the victims. So that's good. So if you've seen this transaction, like if you've witnessed Daniel do a deal with somebody and that deal was fraudulent, and you saw that this is fraudulent, then you can even file a complaint. So I'm going to pretend like I'm a victim. I select that, select victim. And here you have to create an email. So because I'm not really doing it, I'm not going to, play with their website like this. But you need to create the email. And the good thing about the email, because look what it does. You don't have to complete continue as a guest. Well, let me explain this to you. So look, you can track the progress, and you don't have to sit down and do it at all at one time because it can be time consuming. So you don't want to do that. If you don't want to do that, and if you don't have the time to do that, you can go back to it with this tool. And I like that. And you can add info. Say you think of something later on, you can go back and add information to the report. You can also call and discuss your report, which is really good. And you'll receive email updates, which is about your report, I like that also. So let's go continue as a guest and see how far we can go. So since we didn't register, we can only receive updates about our email. And then we want to continue. So, what did the fraud relate to? So, okay, this is a really nice website. Look, it related to buying and selling. And they want to know, what did you buy or sell? Let's see. I paid a deposit or a fee to rent a property which turned out to not exist or was already occupied. I don't think they have other consumer fraud. Empty packages, stolen items. I think I would go down here to this one. Product or what's this? Online shopping or an auction? No. Okay, no, it's not ticket fraud. It's not overpayment. It's rental. I'm sorry, rental fraud. I don't think it's rental fraud because it wasn't building. So I want to go down here to this one, other consumer fraud. And this is, we do not deal with disputes about the quality or the features of the goods and service purchased. So this has to really be something wrong with the important fields. So then you go on here and you fill out your information, okay? Your phone number, everything, and it's basically the same. You tell what happened. It's important that we understand the profile of victims of the crime. By providing us with a few simple details, we will be able to better reflect the impact of the fraud and cybercrime on society. We would also like to know how you or the victim heard about action fraud. This information is used anonymously for statistical purposes only. All right. Then you answer these questions. You can do this in the privacy of your own home, people. You don't have to worry about being embarrassed or none of that. All right. So I'm not going to go any further because, like I said, this is an official website and I don't want to play with the website, but I did want to show you guys how easy it is to do this. Okay. It's not hard at all. If you have questions about the website, if you have questions about what to do, if you have questions about how to fill the form out, then you can contact me at kikilovesnigeria@gmail.com. Okay? It's KEKELUVS Nigeria@gmail.com. So just go ahead and contact me at any time if you have questions, or you're not sure what to do, or you're not sure how to do it. All right, people, that's all I have for now. So that's the first, and then we'll also go to, I'll do another video about how to report fraudulent activity to someone's bank account, okay? So like so people who are saying Daniel scammed them, if he used, say he had a bank in, a bank in HSBC, a bank. I don't even know if that's a bank there. Say that's the bank he's using to collect your money with. You're transferring it to that bank, and he's using that bank to scam you. Then you can contact that bank and you can let them know he's using that bank to scam me. Okay, he's taking money and make sure you talk about the other victims. Okay, you guys, make sure you let them know the magnitude. Like how you guys were telling me it's like 60 victims that I know about, and then someone was telling me like it's got to be over 100 because he had different groups and we don't really know how many people are involved. These are the things you want to include in your report. Okay, if you want me to look over the typed part and kind of make sure it's concise, or if you don't know how to get it concise, just send it to me, the paragraph that you type, and I'll fix it up for you. All right, that's the first step. Then we'll talk about how to report them to their money, to report him to whoever he's taking this money from. All right, so don't forget, I will see you next week, and you guys stay safe out there and make sure you take care of this. All right, if you have any questions, like always, make sure you drop them in that comment section. Talk to you later.